And in today's video we are going to be finishing up the last bit of the above ground dog kennel for our beagles. We pretty much have it complete, so I'm just going to kind of catch you guys up and explain like the last bit that we're going to go ahead and get done off camera, just so we can get this whole above ground kennel series, I guess, completed, so we can get caught up on all of our other videos and start posting some of our other projects. So I'm just going to take y'all and show y'all how the kennel ended up turning out, and I'm going to explain to you guys how we spray it out and clean it out every day. And we did make a couple of changes. We did plan on building a dog box or dog house inside the kennel. We started working on those, and it was just taking up way too much of the space that we didn't really want to take up. So we ended up going with a different dog house for now. And we have plans to probably later on, maybe next spring or summer or so, we're going to actually build like their house off of the back, so that way it doesn't take up any of that room that they have to be able to run around. So what we did for their houses is we took one of those big like cowlick tubs, the ones that you can get that have the lids, and we cut holes in them, and then we screwed the lids onto the actual tub so that way it won't come off. And we just turned them upside down, and then we put them up on a platform so that way when we spray the kennel floor out, we don't have to take those out and put them back in. We can just spray underneath them. And so I'm going to show you guys a little bit, and I'm going to introduce you to one of the new beagles we got. Her name is Little Lady. She's a 5-year-old beagle. She's already trained to hunt and everything like that. So we're actually going to use her to kind of help us train Cowboy and Cricket. And so I'm just going to introduce you to her and show you how Cowboy and Cricket are doing and get this series finished up. Okay, so this is Little Lady. Like I said, she is a 5-year-old female. We got her about 2 or 3 weeks after we got Cowboy and Cricket. I just haven't made an update introducing y'all to her. But she's already trained to hunt, and so we are going to use her to kind of help the boys. They'll be able to kind of piggyback on her and be able to run with her, and since she kind of already knows what she's doing, she'll be able to kind of teach them and show them what they need to do. Ignore the poo and stuff in the cage. We spray it out at night. Whenever Corey gets home from work, he will take the dogs out, and we completed a little running pen, which will be our next video that I post. He lets them out to run around, and while they're out running around, we spray the floors out. But this one right here is Cowboy. He's getting real big. And then this is Cricket. And so Kimberly over here is trying to break them out. And then that's Little Lady. And so these are the houses that we ended up making. It's just like I said, it's a crystal lick tub. It's not actually the brand crystal lick. It's just like the cowlick tub. You know, we flipped it over. We screwed the lid with self-tapping screws all the way around, and then we cut a hole out and we have straw in it. And then it's just like on a platform, I guess, up off the ground. So that way we don't have to worry about taking that out. We got these. We actually got these a few years ago. I had them in my chicken coop, but we ended up deciding to use them instead for the dogs because they just worked a lot better. We could attach them to the fence. And then eventually we will have an automatic watering system, but for right now we just have buckets. So then this is how the kennel looks now. These 2 sheets of metal are going to get cut and put on the sides, just right here in the back. And then we did put metal across the back as a windbreak, because right here on this back, the back is facing north. And so the biggest thing here in Arkansas, we don't get a lot of cold, but when we do, it's mostly just cold winds from the north. And so as long as you really keep that north wind off of them, they do pretty good. They're all eager to get out and go run around and play. But yeah, so that's just how our little above ground kennel ended up. And like I said, it is 12 foot long, 8 foot wide, and then they each have their own individual pen, and they get their own makeshift house, I guess. And then Like I said, eventually we are going to go ahead and just add their houses off the back. We started building their houses in the actual pen, but it was taking up, a good 2 foot of it. And it just was one of those things where we didn't really like that it was taking up that much space. We were gonna build a house where they can go in it or get up on top of it, and we did like that, but we really want them to have as much space as possible, and they are not confined to these pens all day long. We get them out every single day, and we go and run them in our 100-foot by 30-foot starting pen, which will be, like I said, will be our next video that we post. It's one of our next projects that we've completed. So they're not stuck in these pens all the time, but these are their main pens. So yeah, we're just going to get caught up on just showing y'all that we got those complete. And we do, like I said, we have to take that tin right there and put it on the sides just as an extra windbreak. But aside from that, it is done, and I think it turned out really, really well. The dogs are really doing well in them. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching us get these kennels done, and I hope you stick around to see the other projects we have up and coming. So, for our anniversary, Corey and I anniversary was October 26th. And so it's just a little over a week ago. For our anniversary, I got a gorgeous new doe. Her name is Dixie Diva, and we're calling her Dixie for short. I'm actually going to be introducing her in one of our upcoming videos. But Corey got this gorgeous little chocolate beagle female. We went to Louisiana and went and picked her up. And her name is actually Louisiana. And we're going to call her Anna for short. Come here, Anna. Come here, Anna, come say hi. And she's just the teeniest little thing. She's 6 weeks old. And isn't she just the cutest? So we have 2 females and 2 male beagles now. We have Little Lady, we have Louisiana, we have Cowboy, and we have Cricket. And that's pretty much all we're going to... Yeah. Are they hunting our beagles, and they're gonna hunt rabbits? Yeah. Anyways, I thought I'd introduce you to her, and we'll get. But yeah, so we got Cowboy, Cricket, Little Lady, and Little Miss Louisiana.